Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Pitch coming at you right after the break. And starting in this one, Trevor Rogers. Chris, how about a scouting report? All right, just about ready for baseball. Luke Keeschel now at the plate. And we're underway in Baltimore. Just missed.
Down low.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. The sluggers of this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Whips it to Mountcastle. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 out, space is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Jackknifes out of the way. He goes down looking. Back here in Baltimore. And on the hill for the Twins, Taj Bradley. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso launched a homer in his most recent game. And the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Foul ball there.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Splitter, low outside. Splitter, low outside.
Here's a 2-2.
Overhand curve, low outside.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And saying I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Cutter, low outside. Cutter, low outside.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. Leading the AL in batting average. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Yep.
Splitter.
Henderson at
Low
first,
middle.
one gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Splitter. Low outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Cutter. Middle outside. Cutter. Middle outside.
Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Overhand curve.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball one.
In the dirt. To second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Out towards right center field. Wallner on his way over. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. Scoreless after one. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the Twins DH, Josh Bell. This one in the air right field. O'Neill on his horse. But it's off the leather. Around first, digging for two. Throws it away. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. Rogers making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Runner at third, nobody out. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score.
The first baseman, Victor.
Vic Caratini at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now at the plate, Austin Martin.
Ball.
The lefty to 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Matt Wallner, the next to hit. And that is out of play. Wallner with a homer in his last game. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
No, that's down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, one out.
Ball.
And now it's even up. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Heschel swings through it for strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Two on, 2 outs.
No,
and that is downstairs. Now 1 and 2. Time called. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Pitch
Ball
misses,
2.
and it's 2 and 2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Backed off the plate that time.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
4-seam fastball.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Inside.
Ball inside.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
Ball.
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
One out man at first. Colton Cowser will hit next.
Low middle.
Just missed.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
There's a strike.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
This to third. Feed to second. That's 1. And that's 2. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Rogers back to work. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Ward under it. Takes it in for the out. So up next,
from
Ryan
Minnesota,
Jeffers.
the catcher,
He's
Ryan
0 for 1.
Jeffers.
Huh.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Bell in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third and into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Fastball for a strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And he swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 2 and 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Good eye in that spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Middle outside.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Fastball. High outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Alonso batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Splitter.
Mayo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Low outside.
Squirts away a little bit. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. And the Orioles lead. Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Swings through that one for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Just missed. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Foul ball. There's a strike. That's
Ball
down
3.
and in. And he walked
Ball
him.
4. Take your bait.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Up next to the Twins, the left fielder, Austin.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. So 2 down. Austin Martin getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 0-1. Swings through that.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Got him swinging. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward.
Number 3, Taylor Ward.
He was late there, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman,
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Cutter. High outside.
And it's second.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Overhand curve. Low inside.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now a chance for Adley Rutschman.
Hey.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Low outside.
Ball 2.
Splitter. Low middle. Splitter. Low middle.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Lee.
0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. O'Neill under it. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner, went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ball popped up. Rutschman settles under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Luke.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel now at the plate.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Two down, nobody on. That misses, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hits softly on the ground to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Colton Cowser.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
To the right side. Caratini steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The Orioles, the third baseman, number 60,
Kobe Mayo digs in now, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. It's off the top of the wall. Throws to second. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Grounds one to short. Whips it to first, and O'Neill is retired. That's the third out. Inning over. He continues to roll. Back now at Oriole Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with
Byron Buxton
Leading off
will
for
hit
Minnesota,
next.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Ball.
First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Dietrich ends. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose.
Hey.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. Dietrich ends into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Upstairs, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Late with the swing there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Yeah.
And there's a ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. That's outside. Ball 2. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Royce Lewis. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips into dirt. Inside move to second. Jeffers dives back in safely. The 1-2. Outside. And that just misses. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Victor Caratini now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Victor Caratini.
That's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low. Ball 2. Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Austin Martin.
First and second, 2 outs. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. Now he steps out as time is granted. So a change being made at first base. And pinch running for the Twins, James Outman. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings.
Yep.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Two aboard, 2 outs. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one inside. Look out. In there. Got him looking for the K. Good job at damage control right there. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Back here in Baltimore. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Pete Alonso.
High up.
Cody Clemens getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Cody.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter.
Cutter.
I like the plate discipline
outside.
there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just off the inside edge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Cutter. High outside.
That one missed.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ripped to first. Caught.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Four-seam
Two down, nobody on.
Low
Here in the
inside.
bottom of the 6th. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yennier Cano. He's making his second appearance of the season. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Mountcastle takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next
for Minnesota, Cody Clemens came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here.
Hey!
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 15, second base.
So back to the top of the order, Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Misses outside. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Kowser on the move. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah Jackson.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. That one found hard the other way.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Cutter. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a 1-2. In the air to left center. Martin in position. One away. And here is Ryan Mountcastle.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Orioles trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. And ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's to third. In plenty of time to first. Out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
Splitter. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings.
Leading off for Minnesota.
I'm on fire. I'm burning. I can barely keep it down.
Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Fly ball down the line. O'Neill on his way over. And there's 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yennier Cano done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about new pitcher now, Tyler Wells.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bell stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Two down, nobody on. And takes low for ball 1. Got him. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Cole Sands.
low outside.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Left field. And it's a foul ball. Sands in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Mayo in the box now. Take strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the dirt, ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
4-seam
Runner in
fastball.
scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
4-seam fastball. Low outside. 4-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Sweeping curveball. Low outside.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, left field. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
Low inside. Splitter. Low outside.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High middle. 4-seam fastball. High middle.
Stays alive.
4-seam
Runner at
fastball.
second here, 1
Low
gone.
inside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Cutter. High outside.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1. Kowser
inside.
stands at second with 2 gone.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cole Sands will depart, and he leaves. Taylor Rogers comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Swing at a high fly ball left field. Martin should have this one. And that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Baltimore, all set to start the ninth in this one. Royce Lewis getting ready to hit.
Ball one.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cade Povich up and loosening in the pen. Eflin, the right-hander, loosening up as well.
Down. Ball.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, number 30.
James Outman digs in now.
Outman.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Trevor Larnach, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air, right field. O'Neill gets under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3.
D-Rod.
Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Inside, just missed. Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Up next for the
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee.
D-Rod.
Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Ball 1 there. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop, strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still lead at 3-2. Last chance for the home team. And into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Just missed.
Sweeper. Low middle.
And fouled off.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss.
Change
and a count 1-2.
Inside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Jackson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Sinker. Low inside.
Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it.
Sinker.
Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker. Low outside.
And that skips into dirt.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That one missing inside.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Changeup. Low inside.
Ripped to short. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, number 35.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman, trying to deliver as the hero. And that's outside.
Changeup. Low middle. Changeup. Low middle.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Low middle.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance from the runner, but it's 3-0 now. And a 4-pitch walk. And now the winning run is on base. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles, down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. In there for strike 1.
sinker.
The Orioles with the tying run at third, winning run at first. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Sweeper. Low outside.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Sweeper.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, it's a tough loss with the tying run at third, trying to get it in. Could have perhaps tied up this ball game. Would have been pretty difficult to get that run all the way around from first base. But this comes down to being able to put the ball in play, hitting in situations. They just weren't able to do it in this one.